Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're watching Mr. Robot, episode 4.
I was about to say I have no idea actually what episode
I
it is.
edited episode 3 yesterday.
Okay,
I was
because
late
I
for
didn't
3
know.
days. So sorry for that.
It
But today
happens.
we are filming episode 4 that I will edit tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Don't- Give yourself some leeway for that. Let's not say anything.
They don't know what
Someone
tomorrow
said-
is.
So she says she's gonna post it on Tuesday.
Let's see.
I'm kidding. Someone said, why don't you just hire an editor? And like I agree with you. But like I don't know how to
Send us your CVs.
I just don't know how to, like, both of us know how we edit like the same. Both of us are gonna like leave stuff in that maybe we didn't give any reaction to, but
We're
like
gonna
that we
leave
know are
70%
important.
of reaction to.
Yes, and so like we think are important, we like to leave those things in. And so like I feel like there's a particular way that we like to do things, and like how do I expect anyone else to, do it that way. So like
Honestly.
I think our life would be easier. Also, I don't want to put anyone through having to cut our like reviews that are mostly and so then
Yeah, but also
or like
to
sometimes
me
we
the
just
biggest
stop in
problem
the middle
is,
of the review, to speak to each other in Serbian about like, but do you remember that part, like that?
yeah, but like to me the worst, the thing that like is the main reason why I don't know how we would hire an editor is like how would we decide? Like where do I look?
I don't know.
Like how do I, you know what
I'm
I
sure we
mean?
can look. We have a couple of people on Twitter. One. Look, I agree with you. I think our lives would be easier. I just
And
don't
we
know
would
how to
be
give
able
up.
to maybe film more stuff and
Sure.
post more stuff,
Look, it's a thing that we do think about. I just don't know.
We just don't do anything about it.
I don't know. I feel like our reviews would be the toughest thing for like editing, because like I sometimes cut out, like I know what we say when I'm editing. I'm like, we said this afterwards as well in a way that's like more, in a way that makes more sense. So I cut it off before and then just like leave us when we discuss it again. Like those types of things. I don't know how I expect someone else to do it because like they're not in the room here with us now. Like that's my problem. Even though I think it would be much more easier for us. Because like the majority of our time is spent editing rather than filming.
Yeah.
So like it would be much easier, but it's just tough for us.
We'll see.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Imagine giving this to someone else. Like 5 minutes of what? This? God, poor people. So we're watching Mr. Robot. Where do we leave off? You edited
Last
that
episode
last
was a
night.
great one, but like didn't give us any answers.
Oh, it was Tyrell.
Exactly, about other stuff. He gave us all the answers about Tyrell. We watched all the missing parts, like where he was.
At least one piece of the puzzle is complete.
Exactly, but like
at least something.
we're basically still on the timeline on
Yeah.
the episode before that. So
Yeah.
like Elliot went to the apartment. Darlene is maybe ran away. Angela, no, don't know.
I was like, where are you gonna go with that one? How do we
With
know?
Mr. Robot, no, don't know. We still don't know much about
Yeah.
that. That's the biggest mystery in my life, Yeah, and Joanna died, and Tyrell is yet to find out.
That should be happening in this episode.
I think that
would
all
assume.
of these things.
I mean, actually, because like, when they were exhuming, is it exhuming or is it exhuming when you dig up the body? Or is it exhuming just when you examine it after it
I
died?
really don't know.
What is exhuming? Okay, her body was at the morgue. They said like no one, somehow like they were there first, like no one saw that she's dead, and like the child is gonna go to social services, not next of kin, because they want to keep it hidden that she's dead. I think.
Yeah.
For Tyrell or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
for her to like find.
So
something
maybe
out.
he's not gonna
but
find
like
out.
we found out that Dom's boss is
Yeah,
in
I
on
found-
it.
yeah.
So like now that fucking bitch.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at him.
I mean, he even shot the cop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She fucking killed that one. Who honestly, he
was doing
did
an
such a
impressive
good
job.
job. Imagine recognizing someone with a beard and a cap from some. I wouldn't
In the
recognize
middle
my
of
own
nowhere.
fucking sister if she stood like 5 meters away from me. Imagine recognizing Tyrell. Who the fuck is Tyrell to you? And so he killed him. Shame. He looked capable.
That's pretty much where we left off.
Yeah.
We have to like see
Find
those.
everything else. out.
find other
Everything else.
answers,
Yeah.
which are big ones.
Yeah, exactly. Look, let's watch this episode. 8 minutes, 5 of which we spent talking about something else. I love your
Girl, you
sunglasses.
cute.
I don't see how she could leave the country. Did you get robbed?
Hey. I said, hey, what's your deal?
Imagine she didn't steal from you.
Come on, dude, I don't have all day. You have my wallet. You're bad shit. Terrible pickpocket. Take out my wallet.
Imagine she doesn't.
She's insane.
I mean, the girl looks guilty, but like, imagine if she's just. I don't think I could ever, with such confidence, come up
Never.
to something, accuse them of stealing something. I'd be like, oh well, it's stolen, you know.
Open it.
I didn't think she would have
There should be
it.
a Polaroid inside. Take it out. Look, I didn't take anything. Just take it back. Take out the Polaroid.
And take everything else. Do you have like cards, IDs, or something?
Is that so hard? What is this? Don't you buy your wallet back?
Well, she's running away.
Why? You stole from me, but I stole from you first.
She's not wrong there.
That old lady knitting. That frat dude over there, I stole from them too. Everyone. This whole economic fuck show is my fault. And everything that's happened to you and everybody else since 5'9", that's my bad too. That's not even the cherry on top.
How long are these stops?
I killed a woman.
Is she dreaming? Oh, these are fucking long stops in New York. What is this?
Darlene is actually not dreaming. She would actually do something like this.
I mean,
you know?
she would.
That's the
but
thing.
I mean, poor girl. Imagine someone like confessing a murder to you. What do you do with that information?
I did everything and I even killed a woman. Hello, Dom.
What happened with Elliot, who was downstairs? Oh my god, someone said that Sam's wife, did you read that?
No.
Is Fiona from Shameless. Emmy Rossum, right? I was shocked. I don't know, I'm
Good for
shocked. Like, good for him. Why is it this type of music? I don't, like, this makes me nervous. Also, I'm vibing with it.
Really?
I don't know. I'm moving. I don't think I like it, but I'm moving.
What the fuck is that?
Is Darlene home?
No, she's out.
My poor boy.
What if Darlene gets back?
Who does it say it's calling?
Doesn't matter. She's back.
Yes, I look like that
It's
neighborhood.
over. Let's bring him in. This guy's time is passing.
Or how about someone exits and like
Bug eyes.
How we do that, it'll burn Alex bridge to Tyrell.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Elliot has never seen Dom, right? He doesn't know that she's FBI.
Elliot fished us. He's in your apartment. Stay cool. Don't blow your cover.
Exactly. That's what. Don't blow your cover. How is she gonna explain this thing? When does the drumming stop?
Oh my god.
Is it Elliot or is it Mr. Robot?
You said you were leaving town.
Elliot.
What are you doing here?
Since when do you have an apartment?
What did you think she was gonna how
How
this
can
was
you
gonna
afford
go?
this place?
None of your fucking business. Leave.
I told you to walk away from this.
And I told you to leave. We clearly have communication issues.
Let's go. You're coming with me. We have to talk.
Not gonna happen. I'm not going anywhere with you.
Last night, I noticed some extra hardware. And now I'm standing here and I want to know, why the fuck are you hacking me?
Take another step and I will fucking scream. You're not gonna hurt me again.
Again.
And if it is him that I'm talking to right now, then yeah, I hacked you.
It's
I
not
don't
he's looking to
trust
go around.
you, so back the fuck off.
It's me.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty complicated statement coming from you.
Not gonna hurt you.
Dom, get back here now. Audio's useless. He's using a goddamn voice protector.
You should have listened to me. He is still here and you can't keep ignoring it.
Doesn't mean you hack me. We don't do that to each other.
You wouldn't talk to me. What else was I supposed to do? He's working with them, isn't he?
I need to show you something.
I know ribs for breakfast. But you can't pass them up when I'm here. You mop the ribs.
Honestly, I can't believe Angela is sitting with him.
You
Like,
said
my
we
girl
need to
was
talk.
so outside of this whole thing.
We go on September 29th. 10 days from now.
Yeah.
You said you could manage those two knuckleheads, and she put a lot of faith in you. I'm assuming you can make this happen.
What about the shipping delays?
We'll make it happen.
I want to be sure, too. We've prepared for an emergency evacuation, so no one will be in the building when we go.
I mean, thank God. Girl, I don't think the answer is yes. Like, that doesn't instill much confidence in me.
Schedule all will be good.
But if girl helps somebody get killed.
Did White Rose ever show you?
Continue that sentence. What?
And you believe in it?
Do you?
Take a look at technology nowadays. It's mind-boggling. Now, these ribs, you think it was even possible to cook them as deliciously as this 100 years ago? I mean, who knows if this is even real meat? As tasty as they are, I wouldn't be surprised if they grew them in a lab.
Like, we can grow a better reality in a lab.
My point is, I think anything is possible.
Okay, like, walk me through it. What do you mean?
Stage 2 was never called off.
Is Tyrell involved?
Has to be. Still trying to blow up the recovery building. I've been monitoring.
God, how I wish they would always
That
just
led me to an unpatched
work
website.
together nicely and...
Talk to me.
I'm trying to show you. It's all right here in my research.
Why are you monitoring? You could have taken all this, sent it in as an anonymous tip, and walked away.
It's not that simple.
Yes, it is. You don't want to turn them in. Why?
Does he know Angela's working with them? Because, like, I don't think he would care much for Tyrell.
Tell me what's going on.
Or, like, anyone else there, right? It's only Angela that he could care
I
about.
want to be the one that finds them.
Or that.
I need to see where this leads.
Elliot, listen to me. This is not who you are. You don't blow up buildings. You don't hurt people.
I know.
What is this then?
There's something inside me that can't let go of what we started.
What we started is over. Before, when I was here, you said you wanted to stop this. I need you to go back to that place. So with that in mind and with what you have, how do we find them and just end this once and for all?
The best lead we've got is me. She gave me her keys when we were... I haven't lost time during the day, but at night.
That's when you want me to stay awake and keep watch on the off chance you turn into Mr. Hyde and follow you to Tyrell in the Dark Army. You're my brother. I'm always here for you. Besides, if you really think this is the best way to find Tyrell, it's weird, but I guess we passed weird a long fucking time ago.
Okay, but what about the FBI? Like,
I'm in.
it's not like they didn't follow them here. It's not like they're not following them now.
Whatever he does, it's not me.
I know.
But who is he?
Oh, we saw camera.
Darlene's right. I could have tipped off the FBI, given them all this evidence, and let them handle it. I could just go
FBI is
back to
in on
my
it.
TV and IKEA furniture. What's wrong with me?
I think he said he wants to be a part of something bigger.
Nothing. Boring. That was a terrible lie. There's no way she believes me.
You're still coming to the party tonight, right?
This reminds me of season 1.
Great.
You know you posted the S Society video. With a
Okay.
we got the Vimeo connection logs for the account you used.
Okay, there's
Which
that
led us to
video.
your IP address.
Who is he?
What I'm just trying to say is, you're on a path to hell.
Don't waste these years behind bars. All you gotta do is tell us who's behind this.
He seems like he's loyal.
Do you know Darlene Alderson? Tyrell Wellick. Is he your leader?
See, I think Tyrell is a leader. That's like, they don't know.
White Rose.
Oh? A reaction.
Is White Rose your leader?
Yeah.
Mr. Nori. When I get bored, I get very teed off. And this silent treatment of yours is a straight up sedative. So this is the last time I'm gonna ask you. And I urge you this time. Do not bore me. Who is your leader?
Of society.
Oh, he's British. God, it's fucking cold. It's a fucking cold. Of society.
Just me.
Could have fooled me with the Armani exchange getup.
I came from a work party. You good for the night?
How's she gonna know if he's awake? What's she gonna... Does he
Waits
have
to see
cameras?
if he
Well, that's but like,
guides
is she
it.
gonna look from the
So,
peephole? Like, what's she gonna do?
How about you just tell me?
it's a good signal. Good night.
Wait, are you going to sleep?
I was gonna walk Flipper first.
Cool. I'll come with. If I do follow him and find Tyrell and the Dark Army and shit goes down, bad shit, you'd get vengeance, right?
What does she mean? Like, you would avenge my death?
Like if I die or something, you'll kill whoever did it, and obviously I'll do the same for you, like a vengeance pact.
Baby girl.
Thing.
It can be our thing. You in?
Fuck yeah. And then
So cute.
A vengeance pact. So if someone kills me.
She's such a bad criminal, in my opinion, honestly.
She's not built for this.
treated you like shit for weeks. Shouldn't have been pushing you away. Fucking sister.
I mean, she is working for the FBI? Or was working for the FBI? The thing is, I would have never heard the door opening. Not even joking, I would have never heard the door opening. I would be used to this.
My boy, I feel so sorry for him.
God, really, it's all gone to shit. Look at all this. The FBI has to be tracking her. Right? Like, no one is mentioning Darlene and Dom right now, like, what is
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't just, like, let her go after her seeing her brother and, like, doing this. Something is happening.
I mean, it would make sense to me.
No one grabbed her. No one, like...
Are they there? They went. But how is she gonna follow them there?
I mean, like, in another
I don't know how that's.
other car.
I mean, I know, but
It's gonna go... I mean, I don't know. Should not be this
it's so
easy.
on the open.
They're on
you
the other
gonna-
side.
Are you gonna? Yes, that's what I expect to happen. I'm just
Why
afraid they're
didn't...
gonna wait for
Why
her
didn't you
or
just, like, put an air tag on him? Girl,
something.
get a cab.
It's too late now.
Girl, follow
can't.
them. I mean, honestly, good enough information that you got now.
These Elliott's been rerouting the shipments all over the country.
No.
Good for you, Elliot.
I told you this would happen. You know him. You know he can't be trusted. He's behind the shipping delays. This explains everything.
God. How does Tyrell benefit them? What do they get from Tyrell?
Agreed to a new timeline? Worse off than when we started. Why'd you even let him work there in the first place?
It was the best way to manage him.
Manage my boy.
This is all your fault.
What is Mr. Robot
No, it's all
seeing?
his fault. The Dark Army needs to know what he's done.
This isn't impossible. We arranged to have the westernmost states ship their records by plane. Our trucks will handle the East Coast.
Everyone will notice the trucks. It will draw too much attention.
If we move the paper over the weekend, we can operate under the radar. In the meantime, I'll have Elliot's access revoked to make sure that he doesn't interfere again.
What? You can promise this motherfucker won't stop us again when he wakes up in the morning?
You can talk to me.
Face it, Elliot, if that's who I'm even talking to. We work nights together for over 6 weeks to prepare this project. But you spend your days ruining all we've accomplished. You, as a person, make no sense. You're a liability.
Our goal hasn't changed. Don't forget whose operation this is.
I once thought you'd be a god. I loved you. But now I see how foolish I was and how inferior you are. I'm taking over, so no, this is no longer your operation. This is mine!
Listen to me, you Swedish scumfuck. This is my revolution. I am the architect, you understand? The only reason you're here is because I allowed you to be.
Is he coming?
He is fucking crazy. I want him out! Out! He's unfit to run the job!
Is he gonna... What's happening? Is that it coming? Oh, is he gonna just see that and the episode's gonna end? This episode's gonna end when he... Oh, it's Elliot!
He's here.
Why is he here?
Baby boy.
Hey. It's okay. Calm down.
Where am I?
Everything's gonna be okay.
Not really, boy. I'm not quite sure.
Tell me you have something.
I need a drink.
I've been covering your ass the last week.
You almost got me invested by my brother, remember?
Told us what you two talked about when you came to the safe house.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm just tired of being a traitor. Maybe I just want to be a normal person for 1 fucking minute. How about you?
Just like a normal person who goes like on a date or something.
A drink.
We're supposed to be at the safe house.
Yeah, well, we tried it your way, and Elliot ended up almost making us. And now we're trying it my way.
What do you have?
Bourbon, Igor, and me. I'm her dad. You said you're from Jersey. What part?
I don't have time for Q&As.
Wait, remember?
I need to know what you have.
Well, I'll tell you what I don't have. I have no friends. I have no social contact. I have no life because of you. You said you're from Jersey. You don't fucking say. What part?
A world-renowned town, Team.
Siblings?
2 brothers.
Relationship status?
How many of these do I have to go through?
Relationship status?
On again, off again with someone, but they're not really the one. Or anything like that.
The old pronoun game. I experimented with that for a bit. It's all good with me.
Thanks for your approval.
It's 2015, I like coded dialogue. FBI doesn't approve of muff divers.
Just say it keeps things simple.
Whatever diddles your skittle.
She's ridiculous.
What about you?
My last relationship didn't end very well.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I mean,
You
yeah.
were there, remember?
Yeah, well. That just ruined the mood.
That's,
I was like, this one
I was smiling.
Yeah. Pour one out for
All I
Cisco.
want to do is the social thing. We've got a lot of intel that says something is happening. And soon. From the looks of it, it could be big. We need to get Tyrell before it's too late.
I think I have a lead, but I need to go at it alone. Without a wire.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, tough ditties. It's the only way I'm doing this. Because when I do this, and you're all popping Kristoff, do you land Tyrell? Understand something. It's game over for me. I may have immunity, but I'm gonna lose my brother.
No can do, Catman-do. This needs to happen by Monday.
But I can't
No one
work
that
with
will
him
happen.
anymore. Elliot is dead to me. Our partnership is over.
Tyrell's the funniest person I've witnessed. He was like in love with him. He's dead to me.
I loved you. I don't even know
Loved
who
I
you
don't know
are
who
anymore.
Sounds like I was a teenager, you know, just like
Yeah.
a mood switch all the time.
Like breaking stuff.
As I said, it has to happen on Monday.
Why the change in deadline? You knew there were delays. You don't understand. I lost my partner. We're supposed to be gods together, but it's over.
How does he not?
And like the way that he said it's so normal. We're supposed to
Yeah,
be gods
that's
together.
normal. Like,
Just like he's saying we're supposed to get coffee together. He's so done with him.
Interpersonal issues. Co-workers.
They're not co-workers.
Find that
They're
they are
family.
The right fit.
they're soulmates.
Yeah.
They still gotta finish the job, you know? Besides, you and I both know this has nothing to do with Elliot being a god. If he is no longer with you, if he cannot finish the job, well, that proves one thing. You are the god, not him.
He's good. He's good.
That you will find a solution to our timing issue. You were destined for this, Tyrell.
Oh my god, he he studied psychology. Oh my god. I love him. I swear to god, his shoulders got bigger. I swear to fucking god. Yeah, you're right. I am bored
I
with
will
this.
give my best.
I am God. I can find a way out.
First, a baby monitor. Haven't been able to connect in weeks. They must have set up a new system. Regardless, I want to see him in person instead. My wife, my son, and I will go to the Ukraine together on Monday after the plan is complete. Do me a favor and check on Joanna. I've been reading online. Seems she's been maintaining a low profile. Make sure she's okay and inform her of the plan. And
Irving.
there's one last thing I need in order to execute. The full force of the Dark Army.
Your message set this guy's attention.
I'm coming to you because I don't have just cause for this request.
Oh.
But I needed to happen quickly. I need you to fire Elliot Alderson. Mr. Price, I know this random employee doesn't matter to you. He's just a number. You can continue to question me because you seek my true reasons, or you can deny my request because I'm overreaching. But I'll return the favor. You know I'm good for it. You still there?
Yes, it's me.
I thought it was gonna be like since it's like morning.
Yeah, but like
She passed out, yeah.
You gonna tell me what happened?
We've been over this. Elliot saw everything. I had to knock him out. We're good to go. Price said yes. But you're staying here this weekend. I can't have any more accidents.
He's gotta wake up again. He saw you and Tyrell.
He only saw us for a few seconds. Maybe he won't remember. And if he does, I'll handle it. You just do what you do best. Fight him off.
I told you this would happen. I told you that he would find a way to stop us.
Is it Darlene?
I mean, I don't know what it is. I can't see it. I just see it's 9:07.
Irving. He says we'll be ready to go on Monday.
Girl, how about you go to Angela's apartment? Because like
I
Elliot
thought
is
that
back
maybe.
and forth. But you, let's go.
Does she?
Like, which one is the Polaroid of Cisco or
I
is
would
it
say Cisco, maybe.
their
yeah,
family?
Maybe their Polaroid of their family.
What am I looking at there? What is that white thing?
Maybe we'll find out now.
If I don't move and it starts playing, no one can say anything. It's just like, oops, it happened. Like, what about the other show that you're watching? Oh well. Oops.
Why does it take so long to play?
I don't know. Like
Prime. What
I
is
was
this?
like giving
it was
it.
5
I was
seconds.
like giving it time. I swear to God, if we didn't have to film this would be like Fringe all over again.
Yeah, literally.
This would be like Fringe.
You
If
don't know
what
what
we're talking
Fringe
about,
is. We watched for 3 days at least.
That was like
Straight.
I don't think I have ever watched that many episodes in one day. We watched 17 episodes in one day. 17.
I think 18. Was it 17 or 18?
Look, if we're talking 17, 18, it doesn't matter if it's 17 or
I think
18.
yeah, something like that. And
How
then we
ridiculous.
just went to sleep immediately. We woke up with.
No, like you wouldn't believe that. We were at my place. It was the weekend. We just ordered food. We only stopped for those 5 minutes to get the food. And that was it. We did not stop for a second. This would be that. Imagine 17 episodes in one day. That means we would finish the show one day.
In 2
We
days.
would finish it. It would just be done. It would just be done today. It could have been done today. And yet here we are.
What an episode. As every single one before this one. It's a hell. It's really a hell to watch this show and and react to it. Don't know where to even start with this show. A lot of things have happened in my mind. Because we had scenes with Angela.
Everyone was there.
Yeah,
everything was happening.
Yeah, literally everything was happening. Okay, let's start in the beginning when Darlene went to the apartment that Elliot was already in.
The safe house.
Yeah, where he was waiting for her.
Yeah.
And my boy made sure that they can't hear what they're talking. So he understood what. That's confusing me. He understood what she was doing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Does he not understand that
I
it's
don't know if I
FBI?
understood that conversation between the two of them, what Elliot thinks she is doing, what she is actually doing. Like, he saw that there's extra hardware next to his monitor or whatever, and like he knows that she basically is surveilling him, let's say, but like does he know it's the FBI? I don't, like, no one mentioned the FBI.
No one mentioned, because she said I hacked you and stuff
yes,
like
and
that.
like that because she's, you know, when it's Mr. Robot or whatever, like that she's basically afraid of him and doesn't know what he can do. So like I don't know if he understands that the FBI is also like involved there. Like I really didn't get that from their conversation. Maybe
I
I
don't
missed
think he
something
knows.
there.
Yeah, I don't think he
But
knows.
like I mean he could have
I
just
mean,
been...
she even said at the end, I don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
When she said at the end that she will lose, maybe she's gonna get her immunity, but she's gonna lose her brother.
I mean, in more ways than one. Like if you're getting the immunity and not him, I really don't think. I mean, if they could get White Rose from Elliot, then Elliot could get immunity. But like otherwise, Elliot is a big part of this. You know, Elliot started this whole thing. I don't think they're gonna grant him immunity. So like she can be talking in both ways. Maybe Elliot would be end up in jail, and then like thus she loses him in both ways. Like he goes to jail, and like, you know, she's the one that betrayed him. So like,
yeah,
she could be talking about that.
Yeah, and I especially thought in that moment, because like, let's say he does not understand that like she's talking to FBI.
Yeah.
He just thinks that like that, let's say she is scared of him and that what he might do when he is Mr. Robot,
Yeah.
and like that he is actually continuing with this plan, especially when he's Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
And Elliot is basically not doing anything to stop it.
Yeah.
Not doing anything that he could do to stop it, and like innocent people are gonna die.
Yeah.
And so like, let's say she doesn't trust him. That is the part that he's aware of, but like he's not aware of that she's talking to FBI, and that FBI is in on this whole thing. And I also thought, because like, let's say she's gonna hand the whole thing to FBI.
Yeah.
You know, and he's the one who said, like, even if he gets somehow immunity, because like they're gonna get White Rose or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know. But like when they get, because let's say they think Tyrell is in charge there of that operation.
Yeah.
So like if they get Tyrell, that's gonna be maybe enough for them.
I mean, that's what I mean. Like,
But
when we saw all those pictures, to me it didn't seem like they really understand how the players are connected, let's say, because Tyrell was there at the forefront. And honestly, like, if you ask me why we're keeping Tyrell, like, what is a benefit to us? I mean, us, who is us? I don't know. I'm not on their side. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not on anyone's side. I'm just like vibing there. But like, I don't see the importance of Tyrell. Like, I really don't. It's not like he has an in with anyone. He doesn't work for E-Corp. His only use is that he's not a hacker. He was in cybersecurity, right? Like, sure, he is knowledgeable there. Like, he was in E-Corp, so like maybe he knows the ins and outs. Like, that is the only use. He is not like
it seems like he knows what he's doing. And
no, I know he knows what he's doing, like tech wise. You know, sure,
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing,
Yeah.
but like.
So if he,
I don't think he would be as like, he thinks he is a god, and like that, you know, they are telling him because they need to tell him that, but like, when you think about the grander plan and the scheme of everything, he is just such a side player and all that.
I think he is the one who is gonna get them stage 2.
I'm not saying he's not doing anything. He's doing a lot of things. I'm just saying it's not like crucial to have him. Like, no one can replace Elliot in what he does. You know, no one can replace White Rose in what she does. No one, but like, it just seems to me like Tyrell is just like another foot soldier. Like, that someone else could also be doing what he is doing. He
But
only
like,
just like worked in Evil Corp, so he like knows, I guess, the ins and outs of their cybersecurity and like how to hack it. I feel like, I don't think he is, like, they're trying to pump up his head that he's like more important, that he like his picture was the biggest there, and I don't think
that's fine with I don't know, when you say I don't know why they keep him, why is he important then? Do you think like FBI, or do you think White Rose? I think like it's, if they had Elliot, they would not need him. But right now, I don't know why would they not have him, but he knows how to do their job.
Sure, no, I just think it's funny how like I'm a god or whatever, I'm so important. I'm like, you're just, you know, you're not that important. Like, we can find a way around it if you weren't there. You know?
I mean, exactly. Technically, yes. I don't think he's that important, and I think it's something he needs to believe in.
Yeah,
like that's what Steve Irwin
That's all I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna say C Irving, and I'm gonna do the Irving part.
And that's he read through Tyrell perfectly. He knows how to manipulate him. But like I think he is a valuable asset to them. Like he's not that important. He could be somebody else could do that job.
Yeah.
But right now he is important because he's doing their job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they had Elliot, they wouldn't need him. But like they don't really have Elliot constantly.
Yeah.
You know, Angela is right now important to them because she is balancing Elliot as much as she could. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And also she's working in car.
Yeah.
Which could help, I guess.
How do we get to that? What are we talking about?
I know, I was talking about Darlene. I don't know if Elliot is gonna get the immunity. But let's say even if he does, somehow because they get caught Tyrell, because like they also apparently think that he is the most important figure there, because like they are constantly saying like we need to find Tyrell as soon as possible so that we would stop this plan, because like he is leading the plan in their eyes. I mean, technically he is in some ways, you know, but like it just circumstances were like that, you know.
Yeah,
he was never a leader or anything like that. But like Elliot is saying constantly how he needs this, how he needs to be the one who get them caught. So that's what I meant when I said that's what I thought, like when she said that like she may lose her brother. You know, like even if he gets the immunity, she betrayed him that much and took that away from him.
Well, yeah, I thought that like that in that way she loses him because she betrayed him like in one way and the other way because like he physically could go to jail. Like both those parts, I think she might have meant both. I don't know. But like that's what it looked like to me. I feel like if I didn't know that. Oh, I want to ask you this because I don't know. Like you said that you saw Dom and Darlene, but like do people just ship it, or like did it come to fruition, or do people just ship it?
I think from this episode it was obvious that it's gonna come.
Yeah, I know. It I mean,
I don't remember.
Obvious to me, just like I don't know if like when you saw it, like are they in a relationship or do people just like their scenes?
I didn't even watch the video. I just because like I saw many pictures of them. When the show was airing, let's say in season 4. So I was like, oh, there is a ship there, you know? But like, I honestly now, it's been many years since then. I honestly don't remember. I could have seen it kissing. I didn't have to. Like, I maybe didn't. I don't remember. But like, I think a lot of people ship them at that point.
Because I want to say, like, if I didn't know, let's say that they were getting together, there were like some moments in this season for Darlene and this episode that I think, but it's because I'm paranoid, where I would be like that she potentially could die.
Darlene?
Yeah. I like, they're like, you know, the Polaroid picture when she left it there, like, it, I don't know, like I usually those type of scenes will give me like a bad feeling. Like usually those types of scenes to me would be like some type of goodbye, but I think it is kind of a goodbye because like she wants to leave, but like first she needs to figure that thing out. Like she's not gonna leave before she saw that Angela is also working there. I don't think she was just like now up and leave now that she saw that. I mean, she was looking at Budapest and everything.
No, I think that's what she's thinking after she gets immunity.
See, yes, and like that is the part where like planning for a future after you get an immunity, I'm like, oof.
I mean, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna catch that easy. Like, I don't think FBI is gonna win this whole thing soonish, you know? So like it's not gonna happen. She's not gonna maybe get her immunity sooner, or like Dark Army is gonna figure it out and take her, you know, like what I mean, like millions of things could happen. I don't have a feeling that Darlene is gonna die. Like to me she's the safest one there. Honestly, I have bigger feeling that Elliot is gonna die than Darlene. I don't know why. I mean,
I agree with you. There were just like some moments where I was thinking like if this was anyone else, I feel like I would already out loud be saying potentially could die. Like if I felt like there were a lot of scenes where I would usually say that. But that's also just me being paranoid about a lot of things. I think that's how I watch shows. I'm like, I want to prepare for the worst potentially. And so like I look for those signs if someone's dying. And I thought, but like this could just be, you know, the picture thing. The Polaroid picture that she was carrying, and then she let the girl steal her wallet, but like she asked just for the picture back and then left it before in Elliot's apartment. They had like a lot of nice scenes in this episode, you know, where Elliot also kind of he didn't really apologize, but like
I think he did.
Yes, because like he said like
that I was like,
you know, it's
bad
not
to
me.
you.
It's
Yeah.
not me. Like, you know that it's not me or whatever. It's a
Yeah.
very complicated relationship that you're supposed to have with your brother, who has like the split personality, where one part of him is very abusive. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
and
it's very hard.
I think I agree that like she can't trust Mr. Robot,
Yeah.
and Mr. Robot is a big part of Elliot.
Yeah.
And Mr. Robot, yes, he
That's a
planned this
problem.
whole thing, but like at the same time, he's planning the other thing that could potentially kill many innocent lives.
Yeah.
And Elliot's not for that. I don't think Elliot's for that, you know? But like neither is Darlene.
Yeah.
And if the only way stopping that is with your brother going down,
Yeah.
you have to think if it's like you have to choose one, let's say.
Yeah.
And I think she is choosing to save those people in some way, you know? If she could catch them and if she could...
I mean, clearly she feels a lot of guilt for the things they have done. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why she let the girl take her wallet. She was like, I mean, I basically stole from you and from him and from this old woman.
I mean, they're realizing
stole
how
from
bad
everything.
it is, like what has happened and how much regular people have suffered
Yeah, because
from
of
their
this.
actions.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if Dom and her, what's gonna happen, but like in my opinion, this scene that indicate in some ways, in many ways, in the whole conversation was
there.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it wasn't flirting, but like we read it as flirting. Are you in a relationship? My partner. Why are you not using pronouns? You know, like, I get it. She said something else. Like,
She said
something along the lines of we're like on the same boat.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, because I mean she could be gay and she could be bi.
Yeah.
So like whatever
I experimented with that.
I thought she said experimented. I don't know.
But like
something like that.
Doesn't matter. Something like that.
Whatever. Just means like let's get together. Whatever she said, like let's get together. I have no one. I mean, I felt really bad for Darlene in that moment. I think Dom also felt bad for Darlene because like she's really. I mean, she's saying how she doesn't have anything. Like she doesn't have friends.
She lost her boyfriend.
Yes, she really has nothing. She really has nothing. Like now that she does this, she has immunity, but she doesn't even have her brother. So like, what does she have after all this ends? Nothing. And I really feel I think Dom felt for her there.
I mean, and related.
Yeah.
To her, I think.
Yeah. I mean, because we know that she is really lonely.
She said that many times that the work is the only thing she has.
I mean,
like,
she's speaking to fucking Alexa, asking Alexa if Alexa loves her. You know what I mean? Like the girl is down bad.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah.
Both very lonely people. So just like be lonely together. Can be less lonely. I support it.
I would be very excited to see them. But also, yes, I felt very bad for Darlene. But through this entire episode, I did feel very bad for Elliot. I really do separate them. It's fascinating how much I am able to separate him and Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
Even though it's the same person, even though
I think it's because they switch actors.
Yeah,
I feel like if they didn't switch actors, then it would be much harder to separate them. Because they do switch actors, and I see Mr. Robot as Christian Slater, and I see Elliot as Rami. I just those are two different entities to me, even though they are the same person.
Yeah.
But like you kind of have to keep reminding yourself of that because
honestly,
it's hard sometimes.
I adore Elliot. I adore him. I have so much sympathy for him.
Yeah.
If I would have connected them as the same person, that I know they are, but like just like you said, I don't see them as the same person. It would be much harder to feel this way towards Elliot than I do right now.
Yeah,
because honestly, I feel so much love for him.
Yeah, me too, and I don't feel any love for Mr. Robot. I don't like him. I really don't like him.
Yeah.
As a person, I really don't like him, and I don't like him even as an entity because like it scares me why he exists in the form that he exists. Like it, I feel like we're gonna find something out eventually about his father, and like so it just makes me always uneasy seeing him ever. Like I really don't like him. I mean, I really appreciate his character.
His character. I think it's a very good story.
Yeah.
I like we've said million times. I don't know what's completely behind that story and why is he imagining his father in a form of that part of himself. Why is he imagining a form of his father? Like that's very confusing.
Yeah.
But it's a very, very good story in my opinion.
I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's really incredible. But
and
like,
the fact that Mr. Robot exists there to protect Elliot, it's good. But like just I don't know, it's
the
weird.
idea of protecting him from something, it's
From
like,
from himself,
Yeah.
from doing all these things because Elliot himself is not able to do.
Yeah.
So he has this other persona who is doing them like this.
that is gonna be able to put other people's lives in danger, and it's gonna be able to do all of this.
I mean, look what it already did.
Yeah. Even though like everything is Elliot's plan. Everything that was done by Elliot. You know, him pushing Tyrell into the wall. That's Elliot. But like, it's very hard. It's really very hard to be like the same person because like, how do I connect those emotions?
Because Elliot technically should be stopped. I mean, he should go to therapy. They have to stop the other part of himself.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
not safe for Mr. Robot to be around.
Yeah.
Look what he's doing.
Yeah.
But Elliot, that we know,
Yeah.
like, can't be in jail because like that's not him really who is doing all of that. You know what I mean?
But it is. So,
It
like,
is, I know.
What do you do then?
It's very complicated.
Yes, and he is also now going through like
Oh my God.
that like he needs to do this. Like he
Yeah.
really needs to do this. I mean, he was the third episode or whatever, like we saw him, you know, having a really tough time and crying and trying to make things right. And, you know, when he didn't have Mr. Robot, he feels lonely and he feels this need to be a part of something bigger, which is like why he wants to be a part of this. Like he can't just like send all this to the FBI and like just let it go or whatever. He can't. He has to be the one that does this because that's like the way that he feels. Like it's a very selfish thing, but it's just how he functions right now, which is another very sad part of Elliot, that this is all he has, and so like he has to do this. We also had Tyrell, who is truly the funniest character in the show. Easily the funniest thing that has ever existed. He speaks like...
How is he like that?
I don't know, he's
Like,
just so funny. I
he's
love
like
him.
a child,
now.
a 7 years old child. He's breaking stuff out of anger. You know, the way it's ridiculous how he talks about Elliot. In the last episode, he loved him. They were gods together, you know. But it's very easy to manipulate them. Irwin.
Irving. I say Steve Irving in my head and then just say the second part.
Irving managed to manipulate him so easily.
I mean, because it's so easy to read. He's really so easy. I mean, like
I mean,
say that
he's
he is like a teenager or like a child. And like it seems like he just got stuck there because of whatever he experienced in childhood, and that's why he behaves the way that he does, and that's why he needs that power. And so like if you approach him telling him how important he is, and how he's like a god and he's more important than other normal people, he's not normal, he is special, like you're gonna get to him, you're gonna calm him down, and he's gonna have that like you're gonna feed into his like ego. Like he believes it's his destiny, he believes that they were the fucking chosen ones. I don't know what he knows in terms of like, because he is the part of Dark Army.
I think
and,
he
like,
just
at
knows
this point,
about stage 2.
I don't know.
No?
I don't know, because like he is talking about how they're gonna be gods and like whatnot, and I don't know if he just knows about stage 2. I don't know if he knows, like, because I feel like everyone else that is in Dark Army or whatever knows about that plan that we don't. Like whatever she showed Angela, she showed Irving as well, and maybe she showed it to everyone else.
But
because
not
everyone
Tyrell.
else, maybe not Tyrell, because like
she didn't meet him. They never met.
I don't know.
So I don't think she showed him. I just think like.
But like
Tyrell
then she met.
thinks...
I feel like she either met or someone told each and every single member of the Dark Army, because they are so, without blinking, they're killing themselves. Without blinking.
Yeah, they really
and so,
have
like,
to believe in the
if
cause.
they have to believe in the cause that much, they then need to know this. And Angela says things can be undone. I don't know what that means, but she says that things can be undone, and then maybe death can be undone, you know, or something like that. Like that's how they're approaching this. And then when they were talking about they were talking about it in the beginning, and again, like I don't know what I'm grasping onto when they speak about these things, but he was eating ribs in the morning or whatever, and talking, like, she asked him if he saw what she saw or whatever, if White Rose showed him as well, and he said yes. And how, like, you know, even the meat that he's eating, it's so delicious. We couldn't have had like these types of ribs 100 years ago, but now they're so good, but like they don't even have to have meat. They could be grown in a laboratory. And that to me automatically meant, are we growing people in a lab and then just like placing somehow memories or whatever inside them? So like all those deaths are undoable because no one dies, and there are like a lot of people that we killed or whatever, because like that's what I got from them speaking about it. And he's eating ribs, like ribs, something. And like if she saw someone who's supposed to be dead, perhaps her mother, somehow she sees her, like that's, I wouldn't understand how her head is complete. I mean, she's still doubting it, because like she asked him, do you think that's, let's say, possible? I mean, she asked something, so like she's questioning it still, and he was like, I believe that anything is possible. So like now I'm there. Like that's what I got from that conversation, because like he was speaking about meat and how this meat could be grown in the lab. Yes, and like we are meat and bones and blood and whatever. So like that's what I got from that. And like if that's the
that
cause,
would be...
and people keep like dying or whatever for the cause, if they strongly believe in it, they just think that they're gonna be reborn again into another body.
But they then already have to have their consciousness. Like...
I mean, you can't you can create consciousness. How the fuck do you create consciousness? You can upload, let's say, memories. Sure, I can believe that.
They already had to get...
How you can't place consciousness into someone. You know what I mean? Like you can make a robot. Sure. Consciousness. Yeah, but... like the soul of a person. The fuck are we digging that up in Congo? Like where the fuck are you gonna find souls of people? Like it's not the same thing. Like, I don't know. And I thought like when Tyrell was talking about how he wants to see Joanna and the kid and whatnot, I thought like, imagine next fucking episode, like that's what I thought. Like that's how they reveal it to us. Just like, oh, here comes her. And like that's why they showed us her brain basically getting split open, because like if I didn't see her brain getting split open, I would be thinking maybe she survived. Maybe I just like didn't see that gunshot well enough. Maybe they like got her and she survived and now she's here. No, they showed us a brain, and now if she appears, then something's fucked up. I thought that was gonna happen when like they were talking about it. But then that doesn't go to the parallel universe. That goes to another reality where people who are dead are alive somehow. But like they're not really alive, So like I don't know what they're talking about. But the way they were talking about it would mean that they're, let's say, creating people that are maybe dead. Like that's the way they were speaking about it. Doesn't have to be that. Probably isn't that, but just like, that's where that conversation to me went. And like
I'm trying to figure out how that can be doable for me. I'm trying to think what I would find acceptable. Like all of those people just being able to be recreated like this is not to me acceptable. Angela's mother, unless she worked for a White Rose back then, being recreated is not acceptable for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like we'll have to see.
No, I think...
something like that, something like them creating something, I mean, we watched that in other shows.
Like, yeah, this is not Westworld, you know what I mean?
Or we watched similar-ish, not really, but like in Altered Carbon, right? They somehow...
Yes, they were able to transfer consciousness.
So like,
yes.
I don't know which...
But at that point, cars were flying. Were they even in space? I'm not even sure.
I'm not sure.
It's not like we're not getting. You can't do that.
I'm not sure if what they expect to be done is gonna be done in like 5 years or like 5 decades. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
because like sure you can.
Because when he said like 100 years ago this wasn't possible, I thought like that the plan they're working for, it doesn't have to be done in their lifetime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, White Rose's lifetime, maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I mean, how could I possibly be sure?
That's the only thing that I got from their conversation that I didn't necessarily think was like happening.
I would like that. I mean, if it was done, that I like it. I would like that more than Parallel Universe.
The thing is, I don't think any of that is happening.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a Parallel Universe. I don't think they're making like bodies, because like no one is that. You can make robots. I will believe that. You know, sure.
How is
you
that
cannot make
then
a human.
justifiable?
You cannot make a
for
human.
people dying.
Exactly. You can't.
Like,
you can't
that's not-
recreate someone. You can't do that.
We will see.
So like, that's one thing. I don't think any of that is happening. I just like it's somewhere in that realm of things. You know, somewhere in that realm of like making alternate places, realities, people, something alternate that like for us to undo us, who is us, for them to undo their mistakes or something like that. Did White Rose have someone that she loved so much that died? Because like, why the fuck are we doing this? You know?
Yeah.
Like, we don't know much about her. Did she have someone that she loved?
We
And
don't
so
know
like
anything
this is
about
where we're
her.
going
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Could be.
Because like, what the fuck would we be doing this?
That would make sense.
I don't think White Rose is sitting here feeling guilty about things that have
No,
been
no,
done
no,
to
no,
people.
No.
Like,
And nor do I think she's like a Tyrell wanting to do something, you know, to be a god.
yeah.
Didn't seem like that to me so far. But we'll see. We don't know much about
They really don't.
We really
don't know much.
Yeah.
But sure, let's like somewhere in that realm.
Yeah, we had scenes with Angela as well in this episode.
Yeah, oh my god. Baby girl, if I could have like 5 minutes inside your brain.
It's
Just
so,
like to understand what you're thinking and what you're doing.
she shut off her emotions in some ways, you know? It's so hard to me to watch her like this and not being able to understand it, because of course I can't understand because I don't know what she thinks,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, thank God that she was like, we do have evacuation plans, right, for everyone to get out. I was like, I hope you're thinking like along those lines. Like, whatever
Yeah.
you think it's so fucking important, you know, sure. But like, let's not kill innocent lives. Like, I at least she is, I was like, you can't be that far gone that you're not thinking about innocent lives now.
Yeah.
You know? And like, thankfully she is, but like, I don't think it's gonna, like, Erwing's answer to me did not instill much confidence.
No,
Him saying
no,
like,
no.
yeah, sure,
No.
just keep everything in time. No, I think people are gonna die.
Yeah,
And
and,
then,
that's
like-
gonna be a rude awakening for her, in my opinion.
I mean,
Because like she
That's
is
gonna
in
be rough. I
in a
don't know.
bubble where she is not really thinking, I guess, because of something that like White Rose showed her.
yeah.
But like Angela, I know from few episodes ago, would not be like, oh, Elliot woke up, I'm gonna deal with him. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what words she used, but like it stuck to me that like Elliot does not deserve something like that, you know?
In this episode?
Yeah, I mean something like I'm gonna deal with. I don't know, something along the line.
I don't know. Handle?
I think she used handle.
Yeah.
I don't like that word.
No, me neither.
And stuff, and then stabbing him with a needle to pass him out, so that she would be able to talk to.
I mean, I don't think she has shut off her emotions. I think like it in her face, they are kind of clear, but she is like just doing everything like a robot kind of. But like, you know, her hands are shaking when she stabs Elliot. Like, does that mean anything to anyone? You know, it doesn't have to mean anything to anyone. She is not, her face isn't like she has joined the cult now. Like that guy from the beginning who's like F society or whatever, that like I still don't know what exactly we're supposed to do with that, and like why they clearly led him to him. Like, is he just supposed to be a red herring for the FBI to look in some other direction? I don't know. But like Angela is not behaving like him. I don't think she's like devoid of emotions. I think she feels it. I think like when she was looking at Elliot, I think she really felt bad about everything that is happening, but like she still thinks that she should do it for whatever reason, for reasons we don't know. But I also don't know when Elliot is gonna wake up and what we're gonna do then.
Yeah.
If he can again, like, I don't know if he's gonna be like, because it was short and he immediately passed out again, so like he could be just like, oh, it could be a dream. Like, he doesn't have to necessarily remember it, but I want him to remember it because I need.
But
like, I just
will
need to
he
understand.
pretend that he does not remember?
Maybe.
That's what I think
Maybe.
that's maybe gonna happen, but maybe not. I really don't know.
I don't know what Darlene's gonna do. She's gonna go to Angela because like she
That's
said,
what I think
I can't
she
tell
should
you
do.
because like she was protecting Angela kind of with Dom. Like, she didn't tell her who she needs to see, who's like also part of it, even though like they know Angela is, you know, has some connections, but like I don't think they think that she is very deep into I mean, they also don't know about White Rose. That's the thing. Like, they still believe
call it
White Rose
some
is,
mythological.
yes, and that's like what we thought about White Rose in the beginning, like a myth. That's
Yeah.
how they refer to her, like the
Yeah.
Dark Army and
Yeah.
White Rose. Everything is a
Yeah.
myth, even though like it is very much real. And
Yeah.
like Dom mentioned it, and like she saw the look on that guy's face that it's switched. You know,
she said
so
that,
like
yeah.
she is gonna go down that direction, and that's the direction that they don't want her to go down on. So like I really think, I mean, it's a dangerous path that she's taking, honestly. I don't think she dies, but like she, let's say, could. I don't think she will, you know, but like because of everything that she is discovering, it will be much easier for everyone to kill her.
That's
Because
what I
like
think.
she is the one that
Like,
like
to me,
digs
Dom,
for answers. She's
Dom
very
does
capable.
not have immunity
Yeah.
that strong
Yeah,
to
no,
me
no.
at
They
all.
could just kill her tomorrow.
Yeah, to me, like, that's very scary for Dom.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like Dom could die.
Like, I have
like realistically, she would be the easiest one to die here. Like I don't
See,
think she
I don't.
will, but like
honestly, I don't know. To me, that's not something that's out of that can't happen at the end of season 4 or something somewhere along those lines.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know. I see it. I more expect her to win.
That'd be good.
I more
Me
expect
too.
her
That'd
to
be good.
win and not die
I would
than
want
for her
that
to die.
more.
I feel like that would be some type of cosmic justice. Why? How does she deserve to die? I mean, Cisco didn't deserve to. No one like deserves whatever. But like,
I mean, Cisco did. Cisco did do bad stuff.
I mean, he was involved in things. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pretty much involved with things, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. But like,
So
still, he was a decent person.
I mean,
you know, if like there's some.
If that's how you judge who deserves and who doesn't, like that makes no sense, you know.
Yeah.
Like many people would not deserve to die. Many people before him did not deserve to die. I just mean like less than him.
When I say deserve to die, I mean like in shows, how shows do things.
Cisco is the first one to go. If you
exactly, he is the first one to go. Like that it just suits that type of a character in TV shows, and I feel like Dom isn't the one. Isn't the one that dies.
Me too. I would
just like going off on the million shows that we have watched, how it goes. You know, you kill a person like Cisco, who is a very much a side character and who is like good, but someone like Dom survives and gets some, let's say, revenge.
What about Angel?
I don't know about Angel. I can't say for like, I can't say for certain. Like I lean more towards not dying, but like I thought she was gonna die in season 2 for like that one episode. I was very paranoid about it, but I don't know.
I was paranoid in this episode when I watched. I was shocked when I watched her with Lola. What's gonna happen when she finds out that they killed a lot of people and that she helped them do that? Like, what is she gonna want to do?
I don't know how she
gonna want
is gonna
to turn
live
against
with that, considering
like if she gonna turn against then Dark Army. Well,
yes, but then like what was the whole purpose of her being inside it? Like just so she can like walk it back that fast? I don't know.
The thing is, like, whatever Dark Army is doing, I don't think I'm gonna be for it. So I think Angela needed to believe in something like that.
Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah.
So like I think she could, when she figures out what they are capable to do, she will find reason. You know what I mean? She's not gonna be for it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be worthy for her, I think. I mean, if what I think they're gonna do, they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea where Angela's storyline is gonna go.
Me neither.
Like I do have faith in it, which is why I'm just like watching it and being like, okay, let's see.
Me too.
Let's see what you know. Let's see how you deal with it. Like, let's see what is gonna be happening with Elliot and you and everything. I do have faith in it.
The thing is, when I think, like I said, like maybe Elliot's gonna pretend, and that's what I would think in 90% of the time. But I have a feeling like Elliot does not know how to fake with Angela, does not know how to...
or even if he tries, I feel like Angela would know.
Yeah, to me, it's like they know each other so well. Yeah. That's how Angela is able to do what she's doing right now, because she knows him very well. Yeah. So like, to me, I can't even see the scene. Yeah. When he wakes up and pretends he does not know what happened. Yeah. I mean, because like, she could lie to him. Like, is he gonna say that so that he would see what she's gonna tell him? Like, because she would lie to him, like, you just came to my apartment. You just, you know, she can lie and say whatever.
Yeah, of course.
So maybe
I don't know. I think we're gonna see that next episode.
Definitely. I mean, he's gonna wake up.
But but like at some point he's gonna come back.
But like, the point is for him not to. The point is that, like, if they wanted to stop him, they would just have to keep him asleep for 3 days so that he
I mean,
would not
or,
be able to.
continuously keep that. I don't know. What it's
Yeah,
called.
that's what I meant.
Stab him
Yeah.
to make him.
Because
pass
like
out.
this is I think Saturday, but like it's happening on Monday, so it's in 2 days.
Isn't it the next month? They said 10 days.
Oh, okay.
So
I
it's next
understand.
Monday,
Okay,
then.
maybe I understand from the conversation with Angela that it speed up when she said it's happening on Monday. To me, that sounded like, oh my god, it's so soon, because she had a worried look on her
but like
face.
I don't think they can speed it
Yeah,
up because they need it to happen on the same day of the vote of the Congo, and I don't think they're gonna do a stage 2 because like then before that they're not gonna get Congo. So I think this still has to happen on the same day.
And then we have 10 days.
I think so.
Then we delete everything.
I mean, I think so. Maybe I misunderstood something. You see when you edit what they said, but like in my mind, it's like in 10 days.
Then
like the next Monday.
Then she can't stop Elliot like that. She's not gonna stop him for 10 days straight.
Yeah, no, I mean, she fired him. You know, she asked us to fire him.
Yeah.
Like Elliot's not working there anymore.
Yeah, and she did say like, I'm gonna handle him when he wakes up.
Yeah. God, I don't know what's happening. I really don't know what's happening. I can't wait for some answers.
I can't wait to watch the next episode.
Me too.
Okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.